What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we start off the Gauntlet Series for the JLAB's Epic Lab Edition earbuds. Their first opponent will be the Nothing Air 2s. All right, so this should be a very interesting head-to-head. I can't wait to see how these two compare. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, for those who want to see a price, specs, and app breakdown for each of these earbuds, I'll leave links in the description below of my unboxing videos for both. That way you can go ahead and check that out and come on back and join us for this head-to-head. So let's go ahead and get these guys opened up. Take one of each of these out. As you can see, we got two totally different form factors here. On the left, we have the JLAB's Epic Lab Edition earbud. On the right, we have the Nothing Air 2s, two totally different form factors. Let's go ahead and focus on the Nothing Air 2s first. As you can see, their own unique design on the stem style. I love the transparent casing of it, so you can see the inner workings. Us geeks, we love that type of stuff. And of course, nice smoothed out glossy portion here that sits inside your ear, sits in the ear well rather. And then of course, you have the ear tip that goes inside the ear. These are very small, very discreet earbuds and very comfortable. I really, just like others, I enjoy them. As you can see, you got your Nothing Air 2 logo here, and very, very comfortable. All right, and let's take a look at the JLAB's Epic Lab Edition. It's a kind of a bulky in-ear style earbud. You got your JLAB logo there on the front. I love the matte and gloss contrast there. You got your noise canceling speaker. Another looks like a noise canceling speaker here as well. And they also have transparent portion here where you can see the inner workings on the inside that sits inside your ear. Again, like I said, very, very comfortable, but does stick out a little far from the ear, and but still very comfortable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my phone and we're gonna take a look at both of these in the ear. And here's a look at the Nothing Air 2s in the ear. As you can see, takes up a little bit of the ear well. I don't have my S Pen out. Let me grab that. All right. Takes up a good bit, but not a lot of the ear well. You got that small stem there coming out at the bottom. Of course, doesn't go too far past the earlobe to keep in line with the discreetness of it. But again, very comfortable. You got your nice surfaces here. I think these are the squeeze ones, so you do get that squeeze surface here. And I love the fact that because of the squeeze surface there, they are indented here on the stem, so you know exactly where to press and everything. So again, a very, very comfortable earbud to wear. And here are the the JLAB Epic Edition earbuds. These guys, again, protrudes out just a little bit. Sorry about that, got a little distracted. Like I said, protrudes out just a little bit from the ear. Takes up almost the same amount of space of the ear well as the Nothing Air 2s. But of course, you got that circular shape of them. You got the JLAB logo there. That's your touch control surface. Again, despite the fact not as compact, not as discreet as the Nothing Air 2s, but still a very comfortable earbud to wear long term. So what we're going to do now is we're going to continue our head-to-head comparisons, and then we're going to come back with that sound test. Stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Nothing Air 2 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Nothing Air 2 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Nothing Air 2 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Nothing Air 2 earbuds in a quiet location.
This is a mic test with the JLAB Epic Labs Edition earbuds in a quiet location.
This is a mic test with the JLAB Epic Labs Edition earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the JLAB Epic Labs Edition earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the JLAB Epic Lab Edition earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we got the Nothing Ear 2s in the ear. We're taking a walk. We're gonna do a noise canceling test for these guys. As you can see, I got a bunch of traffic, plenty of traffic going on, so I got enough ambient sound, and we're already in the app. So we're gonna jump into the noise canceling feature. Right now I'm in transparency mode where I can hear everything around me. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into noise canceling. All right, noise canceling did turn on, and I have to admit, I can still hear some of the sound out here. Let me show you guys that it's on. All right, but I can still hear some of the outside noise here, as far as, you know, the cars riding by and stuff like that. So the noise canceling isn't great. Personally, I just heard that car right there. I just heard that one ride past me. It's not great. I would say it's I don't know. I don't like it. And again, this test is with no audio. This is pure noise canceling strength. We're not doing any audio testing. I'm not playing any music. I'm sure if I was playing music, it would drown out a lot of this sound. But just on the strength of the power of the noise canceling software technology in these earbuds, leaves a lot to be desired, in my opinion. All right, so this has been the ANC test for the Nothing Ear 2s. All right, we are out doing noise canceling, ANC test rather, for the JLAB Elite Lab Edition earbuds. I hope I pronounced that correctly. We're out taking a walk. We got traffic going back and forth. Right now I am in be aware mode, their transparency mode. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and switch these over to noise canceling quick. I'm using my S23 Ultra to shoot this, so I cannot show you the app. So we're gonna go ahead and do this real quick. One tap on the left earbud. All right, noise canceling has been activated. And we're walking down the street, and they're doing a pretty good job of canceling out noise. Two things. One, I did switch to a larger ear tip for a better seal. And two, I am not playing any audio at all while doing this test. This is strictly the strength of the noise canceling. And I could barely hear the cars going by now. I mean, it's doing an okay job of isolating most of the ambient noise outside here. So, could it be better? Yeah, definitely. I think it's just right on par with all the other earbuds in this price range as far as noise canceling goes. Excuse me. Still trying to coming back from that flu. All right, so it's a good job. Again, I'm not using any audio, so even with audio being played, it would definitely flood the zone as far as music goes, and you wouldn't hear any of the ambient noise that I'm hearing seeping in at the moment. So, are these okay? Yeah, I say they're okay. I give them about a 7 on my 1 to 10 scale. So, for the price point, it's pretty good. And this has been an ANC test for the JLAB Elite Lab Edition earbuds. All right, we're back in with the sound test. We got the Nothing, excuse me, Ear 2s already paired up in the ear. We are in the app. Let me go ahead and Noise control, obviously we're in transparency mode right now. I want to show you my equalizer settings. Here they are. This is what I listen to them at. I know a lot of people in the comments say I should just test them on a flat scale. I see their point, but I don't listen to them on a flat scale. So I find the best sound that I can get produced out of the earbuds or headphones, and then I test and see which one sounds better that way. But nonetheless, here is my EQ settings for them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into noise canceling mode. Okay, we are at the highest noise canceling setting for these earbuds. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our music queued up. Let me get that done real quick. I should have had this done earlier, but I didn't. That's my bad. All right. So now I got our music queued up. We are at our optimum listening level. Let's get in. All right. Nice sound, nice clear sound. Has a decent natural volume. Got nice detail from the piano. Clarity of vocals is pretty good. Now we got the background instruments coming in, the string instruments. Okay. Nice sound, nice detailing. Soundstage opened up nicely. Got a nice little rumble from the cello chords. Very clean there. All right. Now we're going to have the background vocalist come in. Okay. Again, nice, spacious. It sounds really good. Doesn't sound too compact, like everything's in front of you. It says the audio feels like it's around you. I like that detail. And then you got the detailing from the violins in the background as well. Very clean sound. And again, it has a decent level of natural volume or natural brightness to the sound. So I'm good exactly at where it is as far as volume level. I don't feel like I have to turn it up a notch or two to get the actual brightness or the volume that I want. And so they're really shaped up nicely there. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our second song here, or bass song. All right. Okay. Nice punchy bass. And I love the way the reverb or the sub bass rumble fades away, ripples in the pond, just like I said, fades away nicely. I like that. All right, now we got the T-Pain with the auto tune. Doesn't sound as tinny, so it makes for a good, enjoyable listen for me because that piercing sound, it just really irritating. Hits my ear weirdly. All right. Again, vocals nice and clear. All right, here comes E40. I do like the punchy bass. Is it pounding? Is it thumping? No, but it's good. It's clean. Again, it's a good clean bass, nice punch, and that reverb. It's acceptable to me. All right, it's an acceptable bass sound to me, in my opinion. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our final song. All right, here we go. All right, nice warm start off. You can definitely feel the reverb from the keyboard Now we got the drums. And now the lead saxophone. Nice and crisp. I'm really liking how that sounds. And I love the balance here. Again, it has an acceptable level of brightness or natural sound, so I don't feel like I need to turn it up. This is a really, really good sound. All right, now here goes the high note. Oh, yeah, I like that. Now we got the background instruments coming in. Soundstage widens out. And you got detailing from the background instruments, so you really got a really nice listen here. Very clean. Very crisp. I love it. This is really good. Oh, man, this is a really, really good sound coming out of these guys. I really, really enjoy it. Man, this is such a good. All right, so great sound, great volume, good punchy bass, clarity in vocals, crispness in the instruments all the way through. Great showing for the Nothing Ear 2s. And I did want to keep it 100. Right before when I connected these guys, there was an update. It was nothing fantastic listed or anything like that. Probably just some bug fixes. But I just want to let you guys know that there was one out there that went ahead and did it before the sound test. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these swapped out. We're going to get the JLABs in, and we're going to run them through the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the JLAB Epic Lab Edition earbuds paired up in the ear. We're in their app, and as you can see, we are in be aware mode, so it doesn't sound like I'm yelling at you guys right now. I just want to quickly go in and show you my EQ settings for these. Very similar to how I rock the Nothing Ear 2s. So we should get a very good sound. This is the sound that I prefer when I'm listening to these on a daily basis. This is what I like. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to noise canceling. All right, noise canceling is turned on because I like to listen to my music with noise canceling on all the time. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make sure we are at our optimum listening level. All right, we're there. And we got our song queued up, so let's go. All right. Good sound. Okay. Nice detail with the piano, echoing, vocals. In comparison to the Nothing Ear 2s is not as clear. But you got a nice bass rumble as we got the rest of the background instruments coming in. You still get detailing from the background instruments, but you got a nice rumble from the excuse me, from the cello there. Very clean. All right, now we got the background vocalist coming in. Again, the soundstage opened up nicely. Natural volume is good. I ain't got to worry about turning it up. And I love the fact that it widened out. It doesn't feel like everything's like right here. The only thing I can say is the vocal clarity is not where it's not as clear as the Nothing Ear 2s. I just couldn't find the words, and then I found out. But they still sound good in that song, and I love the warmth of it and everything, and the cello when it strikes those chords is a little bit more punch to it. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and get into our next song, our bass song, E40. Now that's a bass thump. And the sub bass rumble or the reverb fades away nicely. Great, really good bass. And the vocals, they still sound good. Still not as clear as the Nothing Ear 2s. But that bass is nice. Love that thump. Oh yeah. That thump is very nice. All right. Again, with the T-Pain's vocals, not as piercing as the not as high, not as tinning. So it's smoothed out nicely. I like that. Now we got E40. Okay. Very nice. I mean, again, very nice. Not vocals, not as clear as the Nothing Ear 2s, but still you got a nice thump in there with that bass. And the reverb sub is nice. It fades away, just like on the Nothing Ear 2s. So this is so far has been a really good head matchup. Let's go ahead and get into our final song. All right, again, nice warm startup. Very clean. All right, now we got the lead saxophone coming in. Crisp sound. Got a nice balance. Could use a little more clarity. Like, could be a little more crisper, brighter sound. Just a little bit. Just a touch. But still, it's a really good sound. All right, here we go. We're coming up on a high note. Okay, nice. Now we got the rest of the background instruments coming in. And again, I love the way the soundstage opens up. It feels like the music is at least 180 degrees around you. I love that. It's not like it's like right in a box in front of you. Sounds really good. All right. Man, this is a good start off, man. This head to head here, definitely Gauntlet Series worthy in my opinion. This has been a great head to head. All right. Again, you got good of natural sound. Didn't have to turn it up to get the volume level that I wanted. Uh, you know what? Let's see. It was just I'm trying not to, I'm trying to say something for the next segment, but you know, I just like the way these guys sound. I just wish they were a little bit more clear as far as vocal clarity and everything, and instrumental clarity in those. But I think that could be adjusted with EQ settings. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this cleaned up. We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about these two, and we're gonna pick our winner. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in, and let's talk about these two headphone or earbuds rather. Let's start off with the Nothing Ear 2s. I got great. I got really good. I'm not gonna say great. I got really good natural sound out of these guys. I didn't have to turn them up to get the sound that I wanted out of them. That's always great. I got as far as vocals, very nice and clean and clear. And especially when it comes to vocals and instruments, like in the first song, very clear vocals, crisp piano, very detailed string instruments. The only thing is the bass from the cello strings wasn't as powerful as I would expect it to be. But again, vocals and other string instruments sound really really good. And then of course you go into the second song, or bass song. Again, vocals were very good. I like the way it handled the auto tunes, tinniness and high pitch, high note there. How it smoothed it out for me, so it made me able to enjoy that a little bit more. The bass, You got a nice little bump, not as powerful, but it was definitely there, and you could definitely get a feel for it. It's just like I said, it's not a thump. It was more of a bump, and then but that the reverberation or the uh, the sub bass rumble, as I would usually call it, it faded away just the way I like it. Ripples in a pond. It goes away steadily and then fades right into the next bass bump. So that detailing was there, and I really, really enjoyed that. As far as the again vocals, E40's vocals were nice and crisp. I like that also. Going into the third song, uh, again, the keyboard at the beginning didn't have that nice warm start off. I mean, it was there, you can hear it, but it wasn't as powerful. The drums then had a nice little beat to them, had a nice little kick to them, and everything. You felt that, but that lead saxophone was nice and crisp, just the way you want it. The balance was there with all the instruments, and then again, once you got the the rest of the background instruments in, soundstage opened up nice and wide. Got nice spacing, detailing. It was a really, really good sound there. All right. So a nice package here with the Nothing Ear 2s. Let's go ahead and flip over to the JLAB Epic Lab Edition earbuds, and these guys had a really good showing as well. Let's go into the first song. You got nice, clear vocals, nice natural sound. Didn't feel as I needed to turn it up to get the volume level that I wanted. So that was a great representation there. The only thing I could say about these is that the vocal clarity didn't match that of the Nothing Ear 2s. But other than that, I think that's something that can be adjusted, in my opinion. But based on these settings that I have, that's what I found out. I may have to go back to the lab and tweak them a little bit to see if I can get that vocal clarity to be there without losing some bass. But again, the vocals were clear. They just wasn't as crisp. You got nice detailing from the background instruments. The cello, hit them strings, that was powerful. You felt that rumble from the cello strings in this current setting. So that was very, very good. I enjoyed that a lot. And then going into the second song, our bass song, that's where the bass really, really shined. I mean, it thumped. And then you got the reverb or sub bass rumble faded away like ripples in a pond, just the way I like it. It did a fantastic job there. And again, the vocals was nice, but not as clear as I would like it. And then going into the final song, you got the nice warm start off that I like with the keyboard drums. Again, the lead saxophone, not as crisp, but had a nice sound to it. Balance was definitely there. It sounded really good, a little warm. You can lean back in your chair and enjoy it. Close your eyes, put your feet up and enjoy it. It had that nice, that type of warmth to it. And then, of course, once you got the background instruments in, they really sounded good. As far as overall, again, 180-degree field of audio, so it didn't feel like everything was in a box right in front of you. I could say the same thing for the Nothing Ear 2s as well. So a very, very nice a very nice representation. A great start off to this Gauntlet series between these two. So now the question is, if in a pinch, if I had to grab one of these two and I can only grab one based on sound alone, which one would I go with? It's tough, but I'm gonna have to go with the JLabs on this one. I'm gonna have to go with them, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yes, the Nothing Ear 2s have nice clarity, good sound, good volume, but the bass on these is not as powerful as I'd like it. All right. It was evident in the E40 song. I got a nice little bump, and I got the reverb that I always look for, the reverb anyway. but I want that thump when it comes to the bass drops. I was not getting that. Even in the setting that I have it set at, I would not get them out of these earbuds. I would get them out of the JLabs. I can tweak that to improve the clarity. I could always do that. But I definitely am getting the bass out of these guys. So if I had to choose between these two, although it'd be a narrow choice, because I really do like the sound coming out of the Nothing Ear 2s as far as my mids and highs of the vocals and the overall bright, overall natural sound of them. I really love that. But um, I think just being able to get the bass that I want and still be able to get the natural sound that matches the Nothing Ear 2s, I definitely have to go with the JLabs on this one. All right, so let me go ahead and get this cleaned up, and we're going to wrap this one up. All right, so this has been episode 1 of the Gauntlet Series for the JLAB Epic Edition, Epic Lab Edition earbuds. Oh my goodness. And their opponent was the Nothing Ear 2s. This was a really, really good startup to this Gauntlet Series. I can't wait to see how these guys pair up against the other ones I have listed for this head-to-head series. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do like it, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do Gauntlet Series, unboxings, I got headphones galore coming out. I got some earbuds on their way as well. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and that way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. I also got headphone head-to-heads to do. I got so much I need to get done. We got a lot of content coming out. Well, I have a lot of content coming out for you guys, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, thanks a lot for coming out and spending some time with me. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.